supporting George Arthur for mayor. Details at 11.
Monday from Australia. Which of these 21 lovely women will you select as the most beautiful girl in the world? They'll compete for the international title in a 2-hour spectacular, and you can be the judge by phoning in your choice. Catch all the excitement live by satellite and cast your vote for the most beautiful girl in the world. Join David Hasselhoff and Jane Kennedy Monday.
Tuesday, the A-Team hits the beach for sun, fun, and to get the job done.
Why we don't go up there and just kick some butts?
The A-Team, and on an all-new Riptide, the guys face Nazis.
I got a destroyer!
Who want to turn Murray into Big Buzinski. And it's an all-new Remington Steele with a psycho killer and a deadly chase. Tuesday.
An ABC News brief. Now from Washington and Compton.
Good evening. President Reagan today expressed deep regret over the surprise resignation of his embattled labor secretary. Raymond Donovan, the first sitting cabinet officer ever indicted, quit just hours after a New York judge refused to dismiss larceny and fraud charges against him. The White House insists Donovan was not encouraged to resign. Donovan says he will be proven innocent in court. In Utah, an explosion flattened one wing of a hotel at the Alta Ski Resort. Several people are believed dead. At least 70 others were injured. The Interior Department says toxic pollution is forcing it to close the Kesterson Wildlife Refuge in Los Baños, California. That means irrigation water to thousands of acres of farmland will be shut off. Government doctors say the experimental drug TPA may revolutionize treatment of heart attacks and strokes. It rapidly dissolves blood clots, the cause of most heart attacks. That's News Brief. More news later on this ABC station.
Monday, when the judge gives a living legend his last chance at the big leagues. The competition's murder on Hardcastle and McCormick.
Now I start playing hardball.
Then she was the all-American wife.
You're fantastic.
So she turned it into a business.
Tell him you're not for rent.
Yeah, we're up to 19 husbands.
Now she's got a handful of trouble.
My services stop at the bedroom door.
But how much temptation can one girl take? This Wife for Hire, all starting at 8/7 Central. Monday.
Coming up next, Benson's at its due time, and when the governor makes some wild demands.
You are sad.
Will Benson give in?
After all, he is your boss.
And I, Mama, am your boss.
And later tonight, Ed Asner and Eileen Brennan come to ABC.
You grunted an agreement.
That wasn't an agreement. That was gas.
It's Benson, followed by the premiere of Off the Rack, next.
On the CBS late movie. Can anyone stop this killer?
He moves, shoot him. Be glad to.
Only Simon and Simon can, then. When Mac can't save Sally from kidnappers, she's got to fend for herself on McMillan and Wyatt. Monday's double feature on the CBS late movie. On the CBS late movie. He thrilled you as Bo Derek's Tarzan. Now, Miles O'Keefe fulfilled the terrifying prophecy of the warrior Ator, amazed to discover...
Secret of your true identity.
Destiny with a bloodthirsty tyrant lies with one beautiful Amazon at his side. A world where death masquerades as beauty.
Here we are all immortal.
Ator, the fighting eagle. Tomorrow on the CBS late movie.
Adolescence is a difficult time, and some teenagers have special problems. By volunteering at the Hope Bell Residential Center for Girls, you can help.
It would be great to have a volunteer to share special feelings with, someone who would listen, someone who would care.
My volunteers has brought love, joy, and happiness into my life.
I'm Jackie Walker, asking you to call Hope Bell at 648-1964. Your time will enrich their lives.
I remember that crummy little house real well, yeah.
So we
had a lot of fun on that crummy little house.
Hollywood Revisited with Sheila Graham and Jimmy Stewart.
I think while we were discussing everybody got a little drunk.
So you wouldn't have been any good anyway.
Plus, missing children.
It takes 17 seconds to steal a child.
And what's being done to find them on Our Magazine. Our Magazine, Friday at 9 a.m.
Next week on the CBS late movie, a young woman is attacked and the Simons are thrown into a case of mistaken identity. Tom Selleck's eye for the fashion world costs him more than he bargained for on Magnum P.I. When an Indian fugitive takes the sheriff's son hostage, tragedy strikes in Climb an Angry Mountain. A monster sea turtle unleashes its fury over all who dare to venture near the Bermuda Depths. All next week on the CBS Late Movie.
You know, time doesn't mean very much to most kids, but to Jennifer here, it means a great deal. You see, Jennifer has leukemia, and for her, every moment counts. On Sunday, April 21st, we're giving our time in a special telecast, 5 Hours for Life. Be sure to join me, Bob Coop, along with Carol Jason and Jackie Walker, and a host of Hollywood stars as we all work together to battle leukemia. That's April 21st from noon to 5 p.m. Help us give 5 hours for life. Time is running out.
Tonight, an ABC comedy special. The honeymoon's over, but the fun's just begun. Hi, honey, I'm home. Just married. Next. Comedy special. A man reincarnated as a woman. Suzanne Summers and Goodbye, Charlie. Next.
A force so awesome it could transform the world. The Fire Unleashed. Thursday.
ABC News Brief, brought to you by the Fun Ships of Carnival Cruise Lines. Now from Washington, Carol Simpson.
Good evening. Following King Hussein's announcement last week that he will work for a negotiated settlement in the Middle East, the Reagan administration has tentatively decided to sell Jordan new missiles and jet fighters. This despite strong objections from Israel and members of Congress. After an invitation from federal mediators, striking pilots have agreed to resume talks with United, but the airline won't announce its decision until tomorrow. Reaffirming its ban on organized prayer in the schools, the Supreme Court today banned moments of silence in the classroom when students are told they may pray or meditate. Now this.
In the morning, in the evening, ain't we got fun?
Fun. That's what makes Carnival Cruise Line the most popular cruise line in the world.
John Walker and his son Michael today pleaded not guilty to spying for the Soviets. Later on Nightline, more on that case and an interview with an American convicted of spying.
Destroying musical instruments in Gaddafi land. The story tonight.
If you feel overwhelmed by high tech, if the changes it brings sometimes scare you, you're not alone. When our parents or grandparents came to America, they faced many choices. Most of the time they made the right ones or we wouldn't be here today. We have a new choice to make, to use high tech or not. The challenge is to use it to make our lives better. A lot of people are doing that. The future is now. From Paris, where a scavenger hunt in a car is helping to overcome fears of high tech, to Laguna Hills, California, where an exercise machine uses a computer instead of weights. From Holland, where microchips are saving a 300-year-old family